Hello and welcome to the second prompt in the Stitch the Season 2025 online workshop. Let's get started right away. Today's prompt is the first. It goes on the inside cover, and you can obviously alter that however you want, but I'm going to show you my process. So prompt 1 goes on the inside cover, and the prompt is the word vertical. So have some fun with that. I'll show you what I do and how I incorporate the word vertical with Christmas. So for the inside cover, which is the first prompt, it's vertical. Now I have these horizontal lines that are the text, the font that I love. And so anything I put on the page is going to cover them up. So I have to keep that in mind while I'm designing my page here. I wanted to use all this beautiful ribbon. Now this ribbon is wired. So is this one. This is kind of sheer, but it has a little texture. I have this beautiful dark pink, almost a burgundy, and then I have this beautiful burgundy ribbon. So I'm going to cut a little bit of this. And lastly, I have this lace. And I think I want this lace to just hide and just peek out on the edge like that. Just enough so that it shows through, but not too much. So now I want to design this. I'm going to take some of this beautiful ribbon and I'll just poke out the wires. Just pull through the edge. This allows me to cut it without ruining my scissors, and I don't want that wire. If I wanted to make a loop or something, I'd keep that wire in, but I'm not fond of that. So I'll move the wire from here. So now I have my wires removed. And now I can decide how I want to design this. This is beautiful print. Kind of like that, but I don't think I want it to go head to toe of the page. And I do like the way it peeks out. So I'll start with this. Cut over here, just keeping that Santa. And that's a vertical formation for me. And I think I want a little bit of this peeking behind it. So I'm kind of making a collage here. Trim this off. See, just enough to show through to offer some interesting texture. And now this one I can fold over just to offer that edge. Again, I still want that vertical look to the piece. Then I can play with adding these. The one thing though I do want to add is some lettering. I can decide how I want that. I have my download here, but you can use any fabric that has words if you want to include words. I'm just removing the backing from it. So now it's just fabric. I think I'll choose one of these sayings, maybe all is calm, all is bright. I'll just cut that out. And I could put that right on my piece. So first thing I'll do is tack these down with just some stitches. And I'm just going to stitch through one layer. I think I'll stitch right down the edge here of that lace as well. All right, so I have this tacked down. I tack down the side here by folding over the page. I have my little edge. I want to trim that just so it lines up neatly with the page. I'll do that on both sides, top and bottom. And now I want to see if there's any finishing touches. I want to use some of this beautiful ribbon. So I think I want that to maybe not go the length of the page. Just a little ways. Maybe like that. And then I want something over here just to balance that out. Trying to figure out how I want to do that. Yeah, kind of like that. I have little open spaces here, and I could figure out what I want to do with that, or just leave it. So I'll tack that down. All right, so I tacked everything down. I used some decorative stitches, and now I want to take a button and put it here. Contemplating using one here. I think it's just too much. So I'll just add one button with a simple stitch. You can flip it upside down or use it this way. And so here we have the first prompt, the inside cover. Took the theme vertical and was inspired by Christmas, some beautiful textures and ribbons. My quote. Now, I have some scraps left over here, this ribbon, etc. And what I'm going to do is save those because I have a swatch that we're going to make for one of the pockets coming up. So all these little fabrics, scraps, I'll save for now, and then I'll use them in the future. So these will just go into a bin until I'm done with this project. So that's the first prompt in our fabric workshop. Oh, I can't wait to see what you come up with. I like the idea of incorporating my textiles, my ribbons, my fabric in a vertical format. Can't wait to see what you do. Thanks for joining me today.